Hey everyone, and welcome to another speed building video. This one is on the large 64 by 64 by that lot on Brindleton Bay. So it is very large. It took me quite some time. Yeah, it was. Yeah, I'd say there was a lot. There was a lot involved in this build, but that's just. I really wanted to do a large Spanish villa, so we did it. We did it. As you can see here, I'm just putting all those archways there took a long time, and then I changed it anyway. So that's just annoying. It's fine. I really like how this ended up. It was a lot of work, and I am glad that it's finished now. I mean, it was. I enjoyed doing it, but it was just a bit. Look at me just trying to get the roof perfectly matching, and yeah, it changes a bit. So like I've put all this work here at that front area, and then I change it. That's all right. Shit, it happens. But yeah, and that's when I decided to redo the entire roof because I just like to make things difficult for myself. But that's alright. So this uses quite a few different packs. A lot of stuff from Jungle Adventure, just because that was kind of the theme I was going for, but a fair amount of other stuff as well. Yeah, but it is, and I'm just changing the height. I believe I did the highest height. No, I was adjusting it, trying to figure out what I wanted to do, but only 3 bedrooms, and for the size, I probably could have put in more, but one of those grand houses where there's just, I don't know, the way that it was laid out, I actually really couldn't have put in. I possibly could have, but I didn't, so there's that. Oh yeah, and here is when I changed the entrance, so I got rid of that. So instead we have that sort of front entrance there, and I used the new wallflower things that came with Jungle Adventures to make the flower arch around the thing, which I quite like how that looks. And some of those base game windows, like, that are like, they're not windows, there's no glass in them or anything, they're like open, completely open. I have not used them before in a build at all, so it's good to use something different a bit. But yeah, a range of that sort of thing, the base game stuff and the Jungle Adventure stuff. There's also other packs used in it, obviously. There was a lot. I can't remember. It'll be on the gallery. I will tell you on the gallery what pack it is. I can't put what packs it uses. I can't. I was just like, there's no point at this point limiting myself. It's such a big home that limiting it would just make it so much more difficult. So I didn't limit. I mean, I don't know. Seriously, this took ages. This took absolutely forever, and I'm still doing like the basic build things with like the windows and such. It just took so long, and I believe I'm gonna go around and change the color of the windows. Or maybe not. Maybe I already did. I don't know. So I used that stucco as a base, and then add other sort of story and such elsewhere. So base game and jungle adventure, stucco, stone sort of things. So yeah, it's, I mean, that colour's just very, yeah, I don't know what I'm trying to say. Tell me what I'm trying to say, I don't know. Here I am trying to get the freeze on. It's being very difficult, was not behaving how I wanted it to, but you know, it's just how it be sometimes. And this is when it was being difficult. I had to leave the game because it wouldn't copy anything or use anything that I wanted to, so it was just being really difficult. But then I managed to come back into the game. So there's a large pool, you come out, there's the back patio area, and you come out, and then there's the pool, and this patio area just is really just something. I don't know. I'm saying. And then I put a fountain there between the stairs and such, because I just wanted it. There's like a million fountains. One of them I use to make a pond sort of thing on the side, but there's like so many fountains in this house because large houses have like a million fountains apparently. I was just like, what do I do anymore with the landscaping? Ugh. But we'll get to that later. Here I'm working. We're going on to the inside finally. Took our time. Honestly, it just took so long. Putting in some lights so that I can actually see what I'm doing, which helps a lot. Put in one of the lovely drop chandelier sort of things that come down like that. I just really like using those, and so I wanted to. And then we're here working on the kitchen. It ends up being a very large kitchen, if I'm completely honest. And then because I use the Jungle Adventure counters, they don't have matching island counters, so I just use other ones that are white as well, sort of, to match. And that was just me trying to check that it really did match. And it works out. It's fine. But yeah, like I said, large kitchen area. I just, yeah, long bar, well, not long bar, iron counters, and so many seats there. And then here I'm just putting in some tiles and such, and then I decided, because it just sort of suddenly changes, I decided to put in a column there just to sort of close it off, so like it's still open. You can still go in there and it's open, but it just separates it slightly so that the sudden wallpaper change doesn't look so bad. Just putting in a few things here and there to really finish off the space, and then there is like the large dining area, so like it's the formal dining, and then in there I put in the round table as like a sort of a breakfast table. That's where you'd go for breakfast. That's where the other one, the long one, is where you go for dinner or whatever, because you know people have like multiple dining rooms. It's a thing. My grandparents have like their table in the kitchen area, and then they have like a formal dining room as well, that's only used for dinner sometimes when you have like guests or like Christmas, or just because you want to feel fancy that night. And then I used a bunch of the new stuff that came with Jungle Adventure for the bathrooms as well, because I really like those items, and I like how the bathroom the shower tiles can fit with the bathroom tiles, like the wall tiles that you put in. So I was like, yeah. Don't know if I was like, yeah, but maybe I was. I was just now, so that works. Oh gosh. Now I'm looking at these, like, a few different living spaces. This one is just like a sort of a family room with the fireplace, the new Salvadorana fireplace. It's a bit colourful, but nice. And then there's the TV area space as well. Yeah, and you put, yeah, that's where you go to watch TV. The other one is just like sort of another living space. I don't know, like, having multiple living spaces is still weird to me. Even though, like, even my dad and stepmother has like 2 living spaces, in their current house, and then not, yeah, but it's still really weird to me. Originally I made this as a little study area. This changes later because I make a bigger library area, and this ends up just being like the computer space. I do like that, but I liked the other space I did later, so better. I like that space better, so I changed that, which is fine. And here I am going into the master bedroom, and now I am just going through and just changing a few things on the outside. I just wanted, I don't know, the front of the house seemed rather plain compared with like the back of the house or the rest of the house. So I wanted to add like some plants and such. I wanted to make it look a bit older as well, like it's been there a while, so it has those that kind of stuff growing, and just I don't know, it felt right. And so the master bedroom has this large walk-in closet area that then goes into the bathroom. So I put that together there. And then I'm putting a few things here and there in the master bedroom as well, which is a very large room, and at the moment the bed looks lost in it. More gets added to that room later. I wasn't going to just leave it like that. I'm not entirely sure what I was doing. I think I was just preventing falls or something. And then this bedroom has like more of a blue theme to it. It's another double bedroom. That bed doesn't stay in the middle. I just moved it. There we go. So yeah, this room changes. It has a bit as well. And then this room, I made it a kids room. It's really fun, really colourful ends up being. So I quite like how this kids room ended up. It was really fun to do the kids bedroom, so that's good. Something worked. It's just a lot of colours, just a lot of fun, just good space. A few things for the kid to do in the room. Yeah, it just ends up being, it's like a car. There's like the activities and that beer and like desk and like such. I don't know. Yeah, this is the space I was meaning when I was talking about the study space. So I put those bookcases and made it so that they go higher. So obviously you can't access the ones at the top. It's more of an aesthetic thing more than anything. And I quite like this. You've got a few different armchairs, like they're the same style but slightly different looks, and like the 2 couches there and some lights. It's just a good little reading space. I liked that a lot more than the other one. Yeah, and then the large grand piano. And then there's still that space there that ends up getting filled later. And then here, there's that little space there by the stairs, little gaming area, I decided. And then up here, a little gym area. Everything's rather open. Like, I could have done that separately into a separate room, but I didn't want to. So I didn't. It's fine. Couple of massage tables so you could get his and her massages, hire a massage therapist. That's what rich people do, right? I was like gonna put in a sauna, but then I was like, nah. It didn't really fit anywhere, which seems weird on a 64 by 64 lot, but I'd already planned out like where things were going. That at this point I was like, adding a sauna was gonna be quite difficult. If I wanted to put in a sauna, I should have planned it from the start, basically. And also I could have added a basement, but I didn't. Here I'm putting in a basketball thing, but then what I did is made the basketball court like an actual basketball court, kind of. And so I used two of those things, had the thing in. So, like, even though you can't actually play basketball, you could, like, play a game of basketball properly on there. But, whatever. I don't know how basketball works. I just flipped it and... Well, flipped upside down. Turned upside down or something. Wait, what am I... I'm thinking Prince of Bel-Air for some reason. Anyway, so going outside, so there's that outdoor table, put in a couple benches by the fountain, changed the path to the pool slightly, and then putting in a few items for the pool, the fountain, pool, I don't know. Putting in a few lights for the pool. You probably wouldn't be swimming at night anyway. It's not great lighting out there, but it's alright. It's fine. And then the sort of outdoor barbecue area that I made. So there's like the counters and like the island counters and the barbecue there. Just to be a bit of something. It goes against the pole there. Pole. Oh, the column. Anyway. Oh my gosh. How much longer is there of this? Oh my gosh. Like, there's so much empty space in the yard, like you can see right now. I put the hot tub upstairs, on the upstairs balcony, just because it just seemed like the right thing to do. And then a little bit of a kids' play area, just because there is a kids' room, so it made sense that they'd have a kids' play area as well. Horseshoes, you can play horseshoes out there. Yeah. Could build a basement and have bowling and sauna, and you'd never have to leave the house. Which, to be fair, is exactly what I'd want in life. No, that's not true. So I put in a dance floor, karaoke machine, and the cheaper karaoke machine. And such for that. So they could entertain a lot. They could have a lot of people come over for entertainment. They could have parties. They can have games. They can do a lot. Like, honestly, your parties are going to be off the hook. I can't believe I said that. I question myself. I think here I'm just checking out. Yeah, putting in a few plants, putting in a few decorations, and really adding to everything to make it a bit more fun. I imagine the person in that room's like a gamer or whatever. They could be like in the social media career, and could be like a streamer, YouTuber person, like a Twitch YouTube person, but actually successful, unlike me. Oh my gosh. Okay, anyway. And then, honestly, it was like there's so many empty walls and there's so much empty space, so I just put a crap load of paintings and putting in some curtains and such everywhere. Not everywhere, just the bedrooms. I don't bother anywhere else, just the bedrooms. Oh. I decided to put in the toddler lights at the end because I just thought having them there just seemed really nice. I liked it. Anyway, could have used some of the City Living ones, but I liked those ones better. Just for that one. Yeah, it's just how that worked out, really. And then, yeah, it's just putting in all that touches, decorative touches, really is what I'm trying to say, I believe. I don't know. There I put in the easel and that still life thing. You could make a painting on that still life also. That would be a great place to paint. Inspiration much. We're moving all over the place because this is what I do. I'm just like, and because this is probably the fastest speed I've done a speed build video on, because I needed to condense the video because it took me some time to do this build. It's just like, phew. So my suggestion, if you have motion sickness, look away. Which is what I'm doing, because I do get motion sickness. I'm sort of glancing at the screen every now and then, recording this. So, while it's doing all of this moving stuff, while I'm putting on all the decorations, it's just the way that I build. Yeah. I decided to put in a couple of separators between the sort of library reading space and the dance space, but because I mean that is really, you probably wouldn't be reading there if you were having a party anyway. Maybe people would be sitting there and having a chat, but yeah. Yeah, that's my pond. Okay, so this is where I was doing in the pond. It took me a while, but it's not going to take as long speed building it, because because it's like so much quicker. I was trying to figure out the difference between the agave plant that came with Juggle Adventure and the one that's just base game. There is no difference. I don't understand why we got it. Yeah, it just didn't make any sense to me. Putting in some of those sorts of plants. I can't remember what they're called. I can't even remember what they're called in New Zealand, let alone in the game. Because I'm pretty sure we have a different name for those kind of plants. Or we have specific New Zealand ones, anyway. But yeah, there's my pond. Putting in a few things, some algae, some lily pads, some stepping stones, out to the pond. It's a nice little area there, and I put in some outdoor seating. So yeah, so there we go. That was the romantic garden stuff pack used right then. And then I'm doing a bit of a garden area. Okay, so what I did, oh my gosh, this took some time. I did 4 of those little square garden things before I did the fountains. I just was like, perfectly manicured garden, they would totally do this. I do like how it looks and how it turned out, but it's just, oh my gosh, it did take its time. I was just like, why am I doing this? Why am I putting myself through this? For the end product, because the end product was quite good. I'm pretty sure you need to have move objects on before placing this house down, because of the way I place some things. But I don't know. Sorry. I was going to put in like these manicured shaped bushes, but then I changed it to fountains. I don't know why. I just felt fountains were much better than that. I don't know why I made them black. I guess the contrast with the white, I don't know, I liked it that way, so I kept it that way. Easy to change it if you download it and you want that to be white as well. And then I put these little grass planters along the front there, just to have a little bit of something. And a bit of something. Oh, no, not like that. Just something to add to that front, because it was so bland, empty. Yeah. Just needed it to be that way, and then yeah, I'm just putting in a few little touches here and there. and then I believe we'll be going into the pictures pretty soon. I freaking hope so. So this is available on the gallery. There'll be a link down in the description, or you can look on the gallery, AnnelieseMB, no space, no underscore. But yeah, this was what a build to do. But yeah, thanks for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye.